but I did. All right, let's see if it's working. Let's see if it's working. Wow, wow, wow. Get in here, everybody, get in here. Get in here, everybody, get in here. It's time for a legendary show. Okay, let me just make sure. Can you hear me? Is my lips moving with everything? Child, listen. I don't know. What about today? I decided to do something different with the setup. Okay, and so I was in here playing with frame rates and trying to do camera stuff, so I might have messed up. So if at any point it starts glitching, it's my fault today because I done messed up the frame. But anyway, it is what it is. I just decided that I was going to change stuff around like 10 minutes before I went live. But you know, it is what it is, okay? Listen, I'm in that new era where I'm keeping it real with myself. I'm keeping it real with you. And you know what? And you can't tell on me. I want to start this whole thing off with like that. Okay, so anybody on here, getting on here, feeling like that whatever I say today, you feel like you're going to go run it back to tell whoever I said it about. Understand, I got my face on here, no haircut, no nothing, because I just want y'all to understand I said what I said, and you can't tell on me. Does that make sense? Okay. I just want to make sure that we all on the same page for the conversation this evening. Okay? Okay? Hold on. Let me start. Let's get comfortable. Let's get comfortable. So we got a lot to talk about. Yes, it's Nicki, Cardi, but they've been outside, okay? I see people saying, why are you talking about this? Because they've been outside, okay? We're talking about it. They outside. They dropping music. This is when they're dropping performances. They're performing at the same concerts and festivals. This is when we're talking about it, and we're going to get into some things. Music has dropped. Performances have dropped. This is when we're talking, okay? Fans have been beaten in the face with microphones. Fans have been slapped and shoved in the middle of crowds, okay? Security have been assaulted. Okay. A lot is going on. Muhammad Ali has been placed onto the scene. Okay. As a security blanket. Wendy Williams was spotted out at the strip club. I don't know what the hell is going on with the last half of 2022, but it's a key. It's definitely a key. Let's start there. Wendy Williams is a complete cackle to me. I'm not really sure what direction Wendy Williams is going, but she's a cackle and I'm here for it. I cannot play you the clip of Wendy Williams in the strip. Well, actually, no. Can I? No, I'm not going to do it because there are girls in there dancing the strip. You'll just have to go look it up on my page. Wendy Williams is in the strip club. She's outside, baby. I don't really know what that's given, but I'm here to see Wendy outside, okay? She did make a statement that I didn't understand the hell what was saying, what she was saying. Look, I'm already at a loss for words because I didn't know what this meant. Hold on, let me go and let me play her statement real quick. I didn't know what this meant, but Wendy's a cackle. Let me get into this Wendy Williams cackle right here. Look at Wendy right here. Get into this.
Count me out. They don't know how to count me out, but they don't know how to count. Oh, well.
Men lie, women lie.
I guess, you know, oh, maybe that was a lyric. Maybe I missed that. Maybe Jay-Z, you know, I'm a little younger. I don't know. Okay, and then here she is here.
Louis Vuitton or nothing. This is what we do. Louis Vuitton or nothing.
No, girl, you got your money back. Oh, here she is again. Oh, look, this is when she went to the strip club. Oh, this was 2019. Oh, look at Wendy's a cackle. Then look, we got to go to my page. We got to go to my page to get a piece of her at the strip club. Ciao. Look at Wendy Williams at the strip club. She's a key. Wendy Williams is a cackle. I don't know why this is funny to me, but Wendy Williams is a cackle. What is she doing? Ain't through no money. Wendy Williams, look at Wendy Williams in the strip club. Okay. We gotta go. It's getting ratchet, but y'all can go look at that on my page. Wendy Williams out in the strip club getting into some things. I'm here for Wendy Williams. I'm here for this next era. I'm here for her to get her life. I'm here to be entertained. I'm here for the cackle. I'm here for it all, okay? So shout out to Wendy Williams. Do your big one. We're here for you, Wendy, and I'm here to support, watch, laugh, cackle, read, and everything in between, okay? I'm here for it. Aren't you here for it? I'm here for a good Wendy Williams moment. All right. Let's talk about y'all want to talk about the good or y'all want to talk about the drama first? Let's get into how we want to do this. Let's get into okay, well, you know what? My spirit is telling me to go ahead and get into the pushing and the shoving of the whole situation. Okay. So, well, as you know, Nicki Minaj was out in London doing her festival, her performance. She did a great job. She looked good. Some of the outfits I wasn't here for, some of the flopping around I wasn't here for, but overall, she did a good job. She performed well, okay? She did an impromptu meet and greet in London, and fans, the barbz literally swarmed, as they should have. She's an international superstar. They swarmed the streets of the cafe that she was supposed to be meeting them at, to the point where she was tweeting and saying, "Kay, can you make room so I can get out the car and meet you guys the right way?" Okay? And so it was just mayhem. People were everywhere, and she needed space, okay? And so I totally understand that, and she was just trying to get things under control. Here's the thing, though. There was a little old black gay boy trying to take a picture with Nicki Minaj, okay? Even though she had said move, he was just so happy to be by her that she shoved him into a crowd of people, okay? And I'll let you guys watch it, and then we'll talk about it, okay? I'll let you guys watch. Let's watch it, and then we'll talk about it, okay? Okay, so she shoved him and told him to back up, okay? So the boy actually went on Twitter or on TikTok and said that, you know, he was in the way. Nicki had been telling him to move. He didn't move. He wanted to take advantage of being so close to her. She pushed him and told him to back up. He was just so happy that the queen touched him, and it was good, okay? I'm going to let you guys know how I feel about this in a second. And then also, I'm not sure what's going on here, but it looks like she's reaching over to security to tell them to stop talking or stop doing something, to the point where she starts hitting them, okay? Let's be clear. Let's start here.
Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Yo.
Okay, now, I want you guys to understand this. Now I'm about to give my opinion. Y'all saw that, right? First things first, as an international superstar, niggas need to back up. I get it. So, was Nicki Minaj wrong? Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was like, back up. Like, dude, I told you to back up. You're not listening. It's hot. It's crowded. I'm trying to greet y'all. Back up and push them. I get it. I'm not really mad at that, right? I am for another reason, and I'll get into that. But when it goes to the Cardi B part of it, I just got to be fair here. Why is it that, and I'm just being logical. I'm not trying to pick a side or nothing, but we got to be real. Why is it that she can put her hands on a person and that's okay because the boy went online and said he was happy that the queen touched him, but Cardi B does not get that same grace when she's in the middle of a performance and somebody tries to grab the mic? What do you think that Nicki Minaj would have done if she was in that same situation, given what you've just seen her doing right now and the boy was just taking a picture? She would have hit somebody with a mic too. And so I just don't understand that selective outrage on why it's okay for one person to do something and it's not okay for the other person to do it. It's not okay both ways. I understand both parties. But my thing is this: if we're gonna make headlines on one, we need to make headlines on the other. Because fair is fair, right is right, and wrong is wrong. Cardi B hit a fan, Nicki Minaj is hella rude to her fans. Now, The second part about this is a lot of people didn't like what I posted in my comments, and I'm standing 10 tones down with this. I said, Nicki Minaj literally pushed a fan while they were trying to get a selfie at her meet and greet. I'm sure y'all race baiters and homophobes won't mind because it's just a little black gay boy. But let this had been someone else and it'd been a black girl, then child, social media would have been on fire. My thing is, first of all, if it was a black girl, Nicki Minaj probably wouldn't even pushed her. That's the difference. Because it was a little gay boy, because it was a queen, you felt like you could put your hands on him. That's thing number one. And women do that. They'll play with you, and she know that she got security and this, that, and the third. Like, don't push him around. Because if it was a little girl, you wouldn't have pushed him around like that. And yeah, I'm going there with it because I don't like that. I don't care if that was a little boy. I don't care if that boy understand, oh, I'm happy the queen touched me or not. It doesn't matter if he said it was okay or not. She shouldn't have put her hands on him like that. At the end of the day, because if it was a little black girl, she wouldn't have done it. And if it was a little black girl and Cardi B pushed her like that to get out the way, even if the little black girl said it was okay, y'all would have talked about how Cardi B doesn't like black women and this, that, and the third, and how she thinks that she's better than. Had this been a little black girl in the situation with any one of them, it would have been all kind of outrage whether the girl accepted it or not. But because it's a little boy, people just feel like, oh, it's not a big deal. He's a boy, he can take it. No, that's disrespectful and that's rude as hell. The boy wasn't even doing anything. Yeah, he was in the way taking his selfie, but it was crowded all over the place. Why would you push that boy like that? Period. I don't like it. I don't care if the boy don't understand. Maybe the boy don't understand how to defend himself and how to be respectable for himself. But as an outsider looking in, and as a person of the community looking in, I know how bitches play, and they'll play in your face like that. Fish will try you, and I don't care if you Nicki Minaj or the bitch on the street. They'll try you and play in your face like that. Now, a lot of the girls, a lot of the queens, they might feel like, oh, Armon, you're reaching. I don't care. This is not about whether you feel or not. I know how this game goes, and I don't like that. Because if that was a girl, she wouldn't have pushed that girl like that. So that's why I feel some type of way. I care less about the Cardi B piece and more about the fact that you pushed that little gay boy like that. And if it was a girl, you wouldn't have pushed her like that. I could understand if the boy was doing too much, but he wasn't even doing all that. He was trying to take his little picture. She didn't have to put her hands on him like that. But that's how they really be getting down though. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't care who feels any kind of way about it. So it was a bigger picture for me. It was a bigger picture for me. Because if that was a little black girl, and if she pushed her, it would have been outrage. If Cardi B would have pushed a black girl like that, it would have been outrage. Whether the black girl or not said, hey, it's not a problem. I'm okay with it. I'm just glad that the queen touched me. You people would have been going nuts. But because it was a little gay boy, it's kind of like, oh, Armon, you're reaching. It's not that big of a deal. Da-da-da, on top of the already bias that there is for the artist. And I get it. But I'm just saying what I didn't like about it was, girl, we're picking and choosing the outrage. It was not on any of the blogs, which goes into the argument yesterday with the blogs, which also goes into where we're going to talk about it. But having that selective biases. Some people actually showed me where they DM'd it to the Shade Room. The Shade Room actually said thank you for the clip. And I don't know if they posted it or not because I haven't been over there. But I'm assuming they didn't post it. If they did post it, then I apologize. But I'm assuming they didn't post it. So I just feel like that was tired to push the fan like that because he wasn't even touching you. He wasn't even looking at you. I could understand if he was like, Nicki, Nicki, Nicki. I can understand if the little gay boy was putting his hands on, but he wasn't even facing you. But you felt like you wanted to go and push him. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that at all. And I feel like that's when we get into those conversations where fish will try you. And that's what I don't like. Because that was some other shit to me. I don't like that. Because if that was a girl, she wouldn't have pushed that girl like that. But they feel like, oh, the little queens are disposable. Let's push them out the way. Move, move, move. Girl, couldn't have been me. I probably would have been all beat up because I would have read her. Boots. They'd have beat me up down there because I'd have read her. And probably snap back. No shade. Don't play with me like that. Do not play with me like that. Um, so that's what I didn't really like. I didn't really see anything else. But I understand you wanted your space. I understand you wanted your space. Okay, lightening up the conversation. I understand that you wanted your space, but I just think if we're gonna make it good for Nicki Minaj, it needs to be good for Cardi B as well. Okay, we just gotta keep it a B. Keep it a B. Now, speaking of Nicki Minaj, y'all got this picture up of her. She's been on one, and so I just thought it was a cackle because she is continuously trolling Cardi B. She does not like Cardi B. It's something about Cardi B that makes Nicki Minaj sick. I don't know what it is. I think it's the fact that she doesn't respect Cardi B as an artist. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, Cardi B, the existence of Cardi B makes Nicki Minaj sick. Okay? From the fact that she threw shade at Kanye West for doing the record to now she's in Europe with Ra Ali. Now, I haven't been keeping track of their friendship, but I knew that they hadn't been friends for a minute. Ra Ali was maintaining that they were friends, but Nicki had unfollowed her for a while and wasn't fooling with her. Okay? And fast forward to today, now we have Ra Ali inside the club with Nicki Minaj in Europe, mind you, because Kenneth Petty, remember, is on house arrest for a year, can't not go outside because he's a registered SO. Okay, so, you know, the girls are in town. I don't know if Cardi B was in town or not, but, you know, a lot of girls were in town. Nicki Minaj needed big back goons and women to fight, just in case. So she brought out Ra Ali. I'm not saying this. She said this. So when she brings Ra Ali out, she states that, now this is the part where she trolls Cardi B. She comes out and she says, we got Muhammad Raleigh in the building. Take a look. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if it's hold on, let me see. Let me get it. I'm getting it for y'all. Hold on. I'm getting it for them. When I'm looking up, I'm looking at the screen in the comments because I done moved cameras. I got a monitor up here, I got a monitor here, and I got a monitor there. So I got a lot going on. So I'm just looking all over the place. And then my camera's right there. Okay. So let's get into what she said. Hold on.
We got Muhammad Raleigh in the building.
We got Muhammad Raleigh in the building. And people telling me I'm reaching. Why the hell would you call her Muhammad Raleigh? Because apparently she's the one that punched Cardi B in the face. So if anybody wants smoke, Raleigh is there to fight. She knocking you out. She knocking you down. Muhammad Raleigh. Listen, I can't make this up. The woman said it herself. You guys want to call reaching? That's what reason? Why would she need to call that woman any other thing but her name? Why call her Muhammad Raleigh? Who is Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali to me was one of the greatest fighters, if not the greatest fighter of all time, the greatest boxer of all time. Do we want to go down the chain of events of the story? What connection does that have to do with Raleigh? Oh, maybe 2018, Harper's Bazaar, where allegedly Raleigh punched Cardi B in the face and she left with a knot, and Cardi B threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj. Muhammad Raleigh. Do I have to spell it out in English for you? She's trolling that girl. If you ask me, I believe the Spooked and Nervous exclusive got to her from the Met Gala, and she feels away. And she wanted to make sure that she was not outside because Raleigh can't go to Met Galas and things. Let's be very clear. She can't get in, but she can get into stuff like that. But that Spooked and Nervous situation that had happened at the Met Gala got these girls like, oh, okay, the girls was online talking. I'm going to bring Muhammad Raleigh out. Can't bring my man. That's what happened. That's what happened. It is what it is, y'all. You can act like you can be delusional if you want to, but that was clearly a troll. And if I was Cardi B, I'd feel some type of way like, girl, why is this woman continue at me? If you remember, please put in the Spooked and Nervous the Spooked and Nervous emojis in the chat. Spooked and Nervous. Spam the chat with Spooked and Nervous. Yes. Absolutely. So that's what I feel happened. Okay. And if I was Cardi B, I mean, I'm not trying to incite violence, but if I'm Cardi B, like, listen, Cardi B, if you ask me, she keeps letting Nicki Minaj pass. She could have been throwing shade at Nicki Minaj directly. She could have been did the number talk. She could have really, I think that Cardi B, honestly, girl, no, that's going, I'm choose my words wisely. I think she's just choosing not to say anything, and I just feel like, girl, why you keep letting this woman, like, girl, it's rap, it's hip hop. Claim the title. She doing a lot of talking, but you putting up the stats. I wonder, is Cardi B going to say anything, or she just not? People saying she don't need to say anything, but my thing is, if you're not going to say nothing to Nicki Minaj, don't say shit to the Shade Room. Don't say nothing to these fans. That's the only reason why I'm saying say something. Because if you ain't gonna go directly to the source, don't respond to the blogs. Don't respond to the troll accounts. Because this woman is literally coming for your neck every chance she gets. And that's a fact. It's no shade. It's no shade. Now, I'm not saying fight her, but put something in a rap. Say something. Okay. That's what we on. I mean, we having a real conversation today. We definitely having a real conversation today. So I think that Nicki Minaj, that was weird. I think that spooked and nervous got to her. And I think that she decided that she wanted to go and, you know, play in Cardi B's face continuously. So it was what it was. All right, let's get into Cardi B and the Shade Room. Let me see, do I have that statement? I do have the statement. Actually, let me pull up the statement. I think that'd be better for me to do. This is probably the better option. We having a real conversation. We having a real conversation today. Hold on. I'm about to pull up the statement. While we pull up the statement, if you haven't done so, please make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'm about to pull up this statement from the Shade Room after last night's events, because you notice there was no audio that came out. Okay, so in the statement reads, just spoke to Cardi B, and we were able to come to a resolution. We're putting the issue to the rest and moving on. Cardi, we wish you the best and continued success. Glad we found a way to move forward peacefully. What happened earlier was bad, but how it ended is good. So it seems to be that Cardi B in the Shade Room got on the phone last night and are cool. Now, to me, after all these events, if I'm the Shade Room, now if I'm Cardi B, I still don't trust either one of you. I don't trust you, Cardi B. I don't trust you, the Shade Room. So I'm recording you. You're recording me. I believe you're recording me. I'm being very careful with my words. And that was just like, I feel like it was a BS conversation because none of them really trust each other or fool with each other. I think, like, here's the thing. And I'm going to just break this whole thing down with the blogs and things like that. When you're a blogger or a media, you know, you start to realize what your audience likes. So you start to gear your post towards what they like and what that engagement would be. The Shade Room is a setup platform. They will set Cardi B up for reads. They set Megan Thee Stallion up for reads. Most of these blogs, if you notice, when they post T.S. Madison, it's always to get her drug. They never post T.S. Madison positively or anything like that. It's always to get T.S. Madison drug for being a man. Okay? They post Flame Monroe when Flame Monroe is going against the community to push that narrative. It's a setup platform. So for them to act like they don't know how they're posting is not true. Each and every one of us in the media space know how we're putting out the story. Knows how we're putting out the story. Which my thing goes to Cardi B and to the viewers. There was plenty people that put out the story how Cardi B would have wanted it. She didn't share those people. She didn't promote those people. She didn't promote those blogs. She didn't repost those YouTubes. She didn't do that. The attention that she gave was the attention to the people who were talking about the microphone bashing. So if that's going to get the engagement, understand that's the direction that people are going to start going, because the engagement is what builds the platform. Cardi B and the Shade Room making up or getting peace yesterday was all more of the reason why you guys didn't see me on here dragging the Shade Room, or I was very much in the middle, or dragging Cardi B. Because had I been on here, oh, F the Shade Room, offer them to have a conversation, here I am burning down a bridge with the Shade Room, and Cardi B is cool with the Shade Room. And it may be 6 months from now or a year from now, or whenever her album's released, all of a sudden she'll be on the Shade Room doing an interview. This is how this works, guys, with the media and with these artists. This is why you don't go full on this way and full on that way, because these artists still use these platforms, because these platforms still have value, especially when they make deals. So the Shade Room is leveraging them. Cardi B is leveraging her. But at the same time, you are Cardi B. To me, I think that what she did yesterday made zero sense at all. I understand it, why she did it, but to me, I would have advised completely against that. It literally did nothing for her, but everything for the Shade Room. So you've literally added more credibility, more traction, more followers to a platform that you really don't trust. They're winning off of it. You are because they got you going back and forth. I mean, it's all in the press. Cardi B goes back and forth in Twitter war with the Shade Room. They're here for it. Then they're putting out statements. Oh, guys, we spoke. Cardi B and I spoke. It's all good. You know what I mean? And then what happens is, this is why, to me, I wouldn't have done it if I was Cardi B, because then you have the Singapore Vogue cover that comes out that was phenomenal. Cardi B is a fashion girl. And it's no Sade. She looks sickening there. Hold on, let me get it. Let's take a moment to get into this Vogue. These looks are everything. She's eating the girls up right now. Fashion girl. Vogue, Singapore. You have that come out. You have your song dropping in about 30 minutes. And guess what everybody's saying online? Oh, that was a PR stunt. Oh, that was a stunt. Oh, she tried to take away a moment from Nicki. Oh, that was just a stunt to get people to watch her video, this and the third. And so even the genuine moments that you have, you end up giving ammunition to the people that don't care about you to say that everything that you do is a stunt. If you know you got a video coming out, you got the Singapore Vogue dropping, why get into it with the Shade Room? That's not going to benefit you unless it's going to benefit you. So to me, it just didn't make any sense. all for the next day, you guys for the same night, you guys to make up. So that was just, I mean, that's real. That's real. Listen, and I put my face here because for anybody in the Cardi B, Barty game, whatever, y'all not telling on me. I'm giving my opinion. It is what it is. You can't tell on me. I said what I said, and I mean what I say. I'm grown, okay? I have my opinion. And so, I mean, I just think that she didn't even need to do the back and forth at this time. Because it doesn't really benefit her. Do I get it? She was restricted. That was the only way that she can get their attention. I get it. But from an artist at her level, from an artist protecting her mental health, from an artist having big rollouts coming out like Vogue covers and music videos, you got to pick and choose the timing. Because people are going to say that you did that as a stunt. That's what they're going to say. So to me, I just think that it didn't really make sense to do that at that moment if you didn't want people to think that you were just doing stunts or this was a calculated move. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Outside of that though, you feel me? Like I said, I would never get into the middle of a media and a celebrity because, you just can't. You just can't. Like, I understand what it is to be on the media, and it's a give and take situation. Maybe the Shade Room felt some type of way because she didn't go on their show. She didn't finish that show. Granted, the Shade Room has gotten interviews and exclusives, but once you get in bed with these celebrities and once these celebrities get in bed with these blogs, it's a give and take relationship. You got to scratch my back and I'm going to scratch your back. That is what it is. I don't get to scratch your back and then you don't give me nothing in return. People start to feel away. People start moving funny. It is what it is. Somebody called last night and we were talking and they were like, well, why don't y'all have the same thing for Beyonce, where Beyonce, nobody feels like Beyonce owes them anything. Beyonce people talk about Beyonce all the time. Here's the thing. Beyonce's not talking to nobody that we know of, right? So you'll know if Beyonce is fooling with you if you see Beyonce putting you on. Beyonce moves behind the scenes. So Beyonce not going to talk good about you, but then when you're talking bad about Beyonce, Beyonce's not going to tell you, she's not going to say anything publicly about you talking bad about her. You know what I mean? So it goes both ways. So if you want to be able to have an opinion and say, hey, I don't want this to be said, or I don't like how this came out, well, then you got to give something over here. That's just how it works with the media and the celebrities. Period. That's how it works. That's literally how it works. They feed off of each other. It's a give and take. And sometimes these celebrities, they will string you along with no intention on giving anything. That's how some of them do. Because they feel like, oh, you got to like, you got to comment, you got to this, or I'll make you a promise. But in the Shade Room, they have gotten a lot from her. I will say. So that's why it's one of those catch-22s, because I understand it from both sides. So yeah, I'm just keeping it real with y'all today. Y'all going crazy in these comments. So, that's pretty much my thoughts on everything. What we can do now, I can open up the lines if y'all want to give a call and call in and get into some things. We can definitely do that. Let me open up the call lines and see what y'all want to get into, what y'all got to say in regards to everything that we talked about. Oh, before we get into that, we also got to do another, we got to end on a high. Shout out to Cardi B. This is good. No video. I am Cardi B, Kanye West, Lil Durk, Hot-ish debuts at number 13 on the on this week's Hot 100. I think in a very strategic move, this dropping the video this tonight, we'll give it a week, so then it can actually on YouTube. These streams will actually hopefully push the song into the top 10 next week. or whatever week it goes in there. So shout out to that. I think so. The video will premiere tonight. We'll probably talk about it tomorrow. So shout out to that. Debuting at number 13 with no video. That is not a flop. And I do predict that it will get into the top 10. I'm not seeing top 5. Maybe top 5. I'm not seeing top 3, number 1. But top 10 for sure. Top 5, 8, somewhere in there. I can see it growing with the video. So I'm interested to see, where it goes. And so shout out to her for that. No debuting at number 13. So shout out to that. Good move to go ahead and hold the video to see where the song lands. And then boom, let's go ahead and drop the video to go ahead and push it over into the top 10. Very, very cute move. You know what I'm saying? That was I like that. I don't know if that was exactly what the plan was, but I think it'll work. Okay, y'all. Let's take some calls. 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 Hold on. You can't break my soul. I really love that Break My Soul record. All right. Let's get into it. Yeah, it's gonna be none of that cursing, or you're gonna get up out of here. You're gonna get up out of here.
Your show now. Press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 36
The number is
seconds.
563-999-3658. Okay. 999-3658. All right. Okay, so 6084. You live on the air. What we getting into?
Armon!
Yes, turn me down in the back, baby. What's going on?
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4,
Okay, here, turn me down in the back, and I'm gonna come get you.
1.
Oh, was that me? Oh, child, that was me. Sorry. Okay, 6084. Oh, she hung up. Okay, 7595. You live on the air.
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on? Talk to me.
So, the Nicki, I want to talk about the Nicki and the Cardi.
Okay.
I'm happy about Cardi getting over the shade room for once. I think that was real adultish. But for the Nicki situation, I think people took it as a joking way. And she joked like that with her fans. She always talking about, they do the most. But when she pushed that little boy, it was the one she tapped on the shoulder, I saw another video that she tapped that boy on the shoulder like that because he was pushing on a girl, I heard. There's another video going on. Why it was the reason why she tapped that little boy like that. And that was not the one she pushed in the video. I'm talking about the first video. It's marked the video. Y'all have to watch.
Oh, I'm talking about the boy she shoved that was taking a picture. That had nothing to do with no little girl.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to hear that.
I mean, Nicki is okay. So Nicki, for one, she didn't have no mask. She didn't have a mask. Nicki is
so she should have been. So if she don't have no mask. First of all, I don't care about you not having. Don't do no wireless festival. Don't go and then don't do no meet and greet in the middle of. What do you mean? What are we talking about?
It still don't matter. She is pregnant. Y'all got to realize she's hiding her pregnancy. I mean, the crowd was going crazy. She told people to back up. The police wasn't doing shit. I mean, I didn't want to curse. But the police wasn't doing that.
Thank you.
She was doing everything.
Yeah, thank you. Listen, thank you. What we're not finna do. I mean, y'all can come on here.
Stupid.
But we're not finna do. I mean, I get it. Like on one end, I get it. Back up. Give me my space. Back up. Give my space. I'm trying to be out here, meet and greet with y'all. Come on. You come to me with that kind of logic, I get it. You try to make excuses for why she put her hands on that little boy like that, I'm not with it. Because I feel like y'all justifying it. and then for you to try to call in and try to make it seem like, oh, there was another little boy that put his hand on a girl. That ain't had nothing to do with no girl. And that's what I be talking about. That's what I be talking about. And I don't like that. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nothing about some video about some boy tapping a girl that I didn't see. I'm talking about the little gay boy that she pushed like that. That's what I'm talking about. I don't give a shit about no girl that I didn't see. And y'all know we're not finna make this about that. I'm not finna do it. Oh yeah, I'm in that era again. I'm there with it. We not finna, and I'm not even finna entertain no conversation like that. And I'm not even finna dilute. And I'm not even finna minimize putting your hands on a gay boy is not as important as putting your hands on a girl or whatever. Don't put your hands on nobody. I'm not finna minimize her putting her hands on that boy in the way that she did. He was not even facing her. Talking about a mask. He wasn't even looking at her. His back was towards her. Do y'all want to see the video again? So what we're not finna do, you can't come on here and tell me that, oh, she pregnant and she, we in the middle of a pandemic and this, that, and the third. Well, then she shouldn't have got out and did a meet and greet in the middle of the street. You did your show. People were happy. You outside. Call it a day. That was an impromptu meet and greet. She didn't sell tickets for that. She didn't have to do that. So I don't want to hear the excuses about we're in a pandemic. You're Nicki freaking Minaj, an international superstar. What do you think? 2 people are going to show up? I'm not going to deal with. I'm not going to entertain BS, guys. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to entertain a bunch of BS. I'm not going to do it. Y'all know I ride for my boys, and I'm going to continue to ride for my boys because there's not enough people that do out there. Even some of our own community don't ride. And I'm never going to dilute the experience of a black gay boy in this country. Yeah, I'm going there. I'm never going to dilute it for anybody. If that was a girl, she wouldn't have did that like that. Period. And then to try to say, oh, well, there was a boy that hit a girl. That don't have nothing to do with nothing. That's not what we're talking about. So don't even, like, if you want to start that conversation, this is probably not even a conversation I have, because I'm not gonna be hearing it. So I'm just want to give y'all a warning. 4758, you live on the air.
That don't have nothing to do with nothing. That's not what we're talking about.
Turn me down in the back.
Hello?
Hey.
I'm live? Oh, shit, guys. Hold on. Well, I kind of wanted to touch bases on just it being a kid, a minor. I don't really care about his sexuality. I think it's a kid. Like, that's what moves me. Like, if somebody puts your son like that and he out there to support what you're doing, it's a difference. Like, you want the same gay boy to post your music and your videos and support you, but you showing out like that. But that, like you said, that's really how celebrities be.
Yeah, that's how they do. That's how they do. And
So
and
I just agreeing with you. I'm just going to piggyback agreeing.
Yeah, and so, and I know you don't want to get into the topic of sexuality, but that do mean something towards me, because I just feel like you could clock that was a queen, a little gay boy, so you felt like, okay, girl, let me push him out the way. I told you to move. You know how many people she probably been telling move all day that wasn't listening?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Exactly. But it's a minor. To me, it's a kid first. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Cool, he gay? Yeah. But it's a kid first. You know what I mean? It's
that too.
Child. It's not a grown man. Like, you should have had your own bodyguards moving people out the way. Because how did somebody snatch your chain or did some weird shit, then it'd have been a different story. They'd have flipped it a different way.
Yes, but then you cursing, so I got to let you go too. But thank you. 4110, you live on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Yo? What's up?
Hi. Okay, you sound like you finna say something stupid. 8293, you live on the air.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
So, listen, I'm going to keep this short and cute. So, did you notice that they didn't even post Cardi's Vogue magazine photos? Like, they haven't posted at all. You've been the only one.
Who hasn't posted? I haven't, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't follow the blogs. I'll type their names in, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So the Shade Room hasn't posted her Vogue pictures.
Well,
The
they probably
Neighborhood
didn't
Talk
post
hasn't.
because they probably didn't want it to look like it was a stunt. Even now that they're cool, so now we're back posting her Vogue and we're gonna post her song. So they're probably not gonna post. They shouldn't, because that's gonna look crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I understand that.
I agree with you. Yeah, but I also just thought it was strange, like you were saying, like how the microphone situation went viral, right? But her Vogue photos, like nobody. Jasmine Brand, which is a Black Rand blog, correct?
Yes.
Okay, the Neighborhood Talk hasn't posted her Vogue pictures. I haven't seen it on Hollywood Unlocked, and Jason Lee supposed to be cool with Cardi.
Like
So
I
why
said,
is the microphone
so
something
you
in a
asking me?
negative light?
Okay, so you asking me?
Well,
so you want to know?
I'm just
Okay,
saying
no. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you as a blogger. I don't know that. Now I want to say this very clearly. I don't know this to be fact. Like, I don't know what's going on with her and these people. I'm just saying, you're asking me, why would they post a microphone picture, right? Or why would they post that and then not post the Vogue? Okay. Well, let's start here. The microphone beating, you can title that Cardi B beats fan with microphone. That's going to cause a ton of engagement. Clicks, views, which equals revenue, impressions. That's how bloggers make their money, through ads and revenue and ad placement, right? So I'm gonna post that. You don't want me to post that, but I'm gonna post that because that's what the people want. That's what you want to see. You really want to see that. Now, your Vogue cover, your music, that's a luxury. Okay? I don't have to do that because my people really don't care about that really like that. Not me. The people, like, I mean, that's cute. It looks good, but I don't have to post that, actually. I can make more money posting the microphone. Now, if we cool, you scratch my back, I scratch your back, I might post a Vogue cover. But if you ain't doing nothing for me, I'm going to post what I want to post. And I'm going to post what's going to bring me the most money. And maybe your Vogue cover don't bring me that much money, baby. But that microphone do.
Yeah, what you saying makes sense, and it's unfortunate, but I think it just goes to what Cardi has been always saying. Like, y'all love to post me in a negative light, but when do y'all ever show me in a positive light? Like, keep it balanced. So I think
Well, there's that other part where, like I said earlier, every single blog, media. I don't know if you watch the news. You got Fox News, you got CNN, you got, each one of them, they're biased to their respective party. Every media platform is biased. I'm biased. I have biases. And anybody that tells you that they're not biased is a liar. Okay? And so people will post depending on who they cool with or not. And however you decide who you're going to be cool with or not is however that relationship is formed. Each situation is different. I don't know. But people post based upon their biases. Like, you see, they didn't post. No blogs posted Nicki Minaj pushing the fan. I'm sure the Neighborhood Talk didn't post that. I'm sure the Shade Room didn't post that. But you know who did post that? I'll tell you who did post it. And this is, well, not even just my page. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, that people do stuff. I'm going to show you who posted. This is why we talk about black media, and it gets to a point where it's like, or support black businesses, but it's like, you got to really say, forget black business, because black people, they crabs in the barrels and they move funny anyway. But I'll just tell you, when you want to look and see who posted, page 6, big media posted. Page 6 posted it. Let's be very clear. I'm about to pull it up for you right now. Yeah. So this was real news. Page 6 posted this. So them other girls ignored it. This is on page 6. That's the only reason why I was like, okay, let me go ahead and talk about it. This is on page 6.
Wow.
Yeah, this made major news. Page 6 is a major news site. It made page 6 that she pushed that little boy. Okay? And so a lot of these other platforms are showing their bias because Why? Majority of their fans are barbz. Nicki Minaj, they're in bed with Nicki Minaj. Her album is coming out. I feel like, the Shade Room could have maybe been reaching out to Nicki Minaj and she told them, hey, I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you the drop. I'm going to give you the exclusive. That's why Nicki Minaj could hit them up and be like, take that down. Post something better of me. Boy, we just was talking. I'm finna give you this interview, whatever. Kyle, I done had you all on the neighborhood talk. I mean, on the Queen Radio. Half of your platforms are barbz. So posting the right way. And then, and that's how it works. Hollywood Unlocked doesn't post Nicki Minaj. They don't post. They just don't post. They're not posting her at all.
Right.
Bad or good. They just don't post her.
Dang, Armon, you really got me thinking about this differently now. Wow.
Yeah. Cause we gotta be real about how this thing works. A lot of y'all on the outside, y'all don't really know how this works on the inside.
Right.
There's a whole formula to this. Is it right? Is it like it is? But everybody's out for themselves, including the celebrity.
Yeah. It definitely is. It is what it is. But I'm gonna hang up so you can take some more callers, boo.
Okay. Thank you, boo. All right.
Thank you.
Bye. 0509, you're live on the air. Hello? Okay, not ready. Okay, 0021, you're live on the air.
Hey, Armon, I'm calling. I want to ask you something. As an on-air personality and rising new media blogger, when you mention fan pages like the Cardi B gang, telling on you, do you ever fear that you're going to be blacklisted for future opportunities? Or how do you combat the fan pages trying to gaslight the celebrities?
Well, here's the thing. You can't. You honestly, the fan pages are going to do that. The most recent thing that happened, it happened with Natalie Nunn. So here's the thing. As a new person in the game, a lot of these people will see you. I was talking to my mom about this, and she literally was like, Armon, I don't know if you're coming across desperate for opportunities or what, and I was like, I hope I'm not coming across desperate, because what'll happen is the fans, the viewers, they see that you're growing, or they see that you're grinding, or they see that things are happening for you, right? And so it literally just happened with Natalie Nunn. I had her on my platform. I don't know if you was here to see that interview.
Yeah. Right.
We did an interview, phenomenal interview. She was talking about how she wanted, Zeus, and we were just kind of laughing and cackling and about a reunion, this, that, and the third. And people had known that I had expressed that I wanted a reunion on my show, on here. And so Milan Christopher called me and he was like, hey, I want you to come on this live. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I feel like he was easy on her. The live went viral, and I was like, I wasn't easy on her. And, he was reading her. I wasn't reading her. The Bad Girls Club fan pages went back and told Natalie Nunn that I was online kikiing with Milan Christopher and reading her. So she's like, what's going on? And I'm like, girl, here's the live. But I say that to say, people will try to get you in beef with people, especially when they feel like, oh, you can be doing some good work, or an opportunity can be held. And so, and if you have some celebrities that are very weak-minded, they will feed into whatever the fan page is saying. And so if they feel like they're going to give you an opportunity, or you're coming to them for an opportunity, you may lose that relationship with that celebrity, because if they have a dedicated fan base and they have dedicated fans that they've been talking to and trust, sometimes they won't even go do the research themselves and they'll just unfollow you. This has happened from Nicki Minaj. People have lied on me and said I talked about her kid and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it happens. But I get to a point where I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And like I said, no one pays my bills. And so, the content pays my bills. So as a new content creator or media personality, as I'm trying, I don't know if that's what you want to do or if that's what you're doing. I would say you got to be true to yourself and understand that, some of these relationships, it might come across that you're going to burn them. But if you pay attention, a lot of these celebrities only respond to the negative. when you're shouting them out or doing the or doing the positive stories and doing that, they don't give you no engagement. But the minute you say something out the woodwork, they're there. So it's just a catch-22. But at the same time, you just don't want to be that person. You can have your opinion, but you don't want to be that person that's making up lies on people and then coming from a malicious place. I try to make sure that I'm not coming from a malicious place, but I also kind of make sure I let people know that, listen, I'm not here to be a stand for anybody. You know, I'm here for me. Let's do some work together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to make that clear. But as you're on your come up, people will see that you're hungry, and so people will kind of use the fact that they have more access than you at times to kind of make it like kind of control you. Like, they can do that to try to make you, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you might feel like, damn, like, I don't want to say this and I can't say that. I can't say that, you know, but then you have to realize, well, you know what? I may not get this opportunity, and that's fine, but I have to be true to myself. So, you know, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, girl, and it's not for everybody. And then you don't get a lot of support from your counterparts because it's a competition. Everybody wants to be first. Everybody wants to have the exclusive. Everybody wants to be the one that gets the interview. So I hope that answered your question.
Yes, it did. It really was for you, though, because that was hurting my heart. You know, I want to see you win. I want you to go as far as you can.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want, you know.
Well, I'm gonna be good. I just think that I have to, like, I'm gonna be good being true to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do things from a malicious place. I love everybody, but I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass. And I think that's where you get the respect. That's how you earn your respect. All right, thanks, Boo.
That's how
Bye.
you earn your respect.
Yes. Okay, 1304. You're live on the air. Hello? Okay, not ready. 0283, you're live on the air.
Yes, hi Armon. I just want to say you hit the nail on the head when you talk about basically how blog sites, they're going to post whatever they want to post and things like that, just to get the people talking like it's their job. So it's no shade. Cardi gets posted negatively, Nicki gets posted negatively. It happens to every celebrity. Moving on from that, I just want to say Nicki did a really good job at shutting down the UK. And the barb that she did push, she didn't take any offense to it. It's just how she communicates with her fans. And, yeah, the love is real out here for her, and you have a great night. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to you. She did a good job in the UK, and I still don't care about that being the love that she had for her fans. That was still no excuse. We're not gonna minimize that. 1988. He's a kid. He don't even know what that probably 1988. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you for your commentary because it's not biased at all tonight. You were telling the truth about the blog, Cardi and Nicki. But if you remember, Hollywood, Jason Lee went and he said on Hollywood Unlocked that Nicki does pay the blog. She offered to pay him. Supposedly.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. So I'm not gonna say that I do, but okay. Well, I'll let you go ahead. Now, what now? I don't remember that, but go ahead.
Yes, and because I go back.
Okay.
Yes, Nicki was. He said that Nicki did try to pay the blog, but it's not about Nicki to me. It's really about Cardi because I really feel as if this lady is really going through a mental health crisis because Cardi rollout is not going the way they normally go. And it's really like a problem with her to me. And she needs to just avoid all of this and come back as a bad bitch that she is. Yes. And just let it go.
I just think that I think what's happening is this, you know, the pressure is on. This album, you know, it's album number 2 and she's just probably overthinking it. And that's honestly just what it is. I think that, you know, it's a lot of girls out. you know, and you know, listen, she's hot, but she's not the only one anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just her and Nicki anymore. It's a lot of girls now, and it's girls really, really working, and you know, and they're putting out a lot of music, and music is not sticking the same way that it used to. And so, you know, when you know, this is not 5 years ago when Cardi B first came out, and everybody was singing her songs, and everybody was talking about her on the Breakfast Club, and the whole hype for, you know, Cardi B, like this is not that time. Now they want to see, okay, you've been in the game for a minute. What is this second album finna do? And so that's a lot of pressure. But I think she can do it. And she will do it.
Pressure will either bust a pipe or make a diamond.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. You get what I'm saying? So I feel as if, first of all, she needs to come out. If Cardi, if you're listening, I know you're listening. You need to come out and be the personable person that you was in the first place. Get back on your lives. Show people your life. That's what we fell in love with, all her fans and, you know, the general public and, you know, and people in general. She has to get back out there. And I know, like, even in her interviews, it's like she doesn't talk like she used to. She doesn't say, she's very, like, she talks, but it's not like she used to. Like on
well, I think the energy you'll get, like, I think it's probably she just maintaining, and I don't know, she hasn't told me or anything like that, but I just feel like it's probably coming from a place of like, okay, I got to make sure this next project is good. Like, it's a lot riding on this, and it's been a lot of years, and everybody's talking about, are we getting an album? Are we getting an album? Are we getting an album? Oh, we ain't getting no album. You know what I'm saying? So people are talking about it.
Right.
And so it just is what it is. But I think that Cardi B will definitely pull through, and she needs to pull through because she's still got work to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know, and since she's came out, is new girls on the scene.
Yeah, cause Lotto coming.
Lotto is working, and Megan Thee Stallion, don't sleep on her just because she don't have the numbers. That's a rapper's rapper, but Lotto, her team is doing it. You know what I mean? So these girls are out here, you know, and so it's bigger than just Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B.
Yeah, but I want to see all of them win though.
I want to see every girl win.
Right.
Listen, I got to be like I'm older than a majority of them, so I got to be like the bigger brother, child. I can't just say yes when it's really no sometime. But anyway.
Right.
Because you know why? Because I'm a consumer.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Keep your going the way it's going. Don't let these people back you down. You're not a fandom. Keep it going to where you're going. And be truthful about it. Tell Cardi what she wrong at. Tell Nicki what she wrong at. And let it go.
Yes. Period. Thanks, boo.
Right.
We got 3 more minutes because we got to go watch Cardi B video. So 8391.
Oh my gosh, I made it on. Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Good. Okay, so I just wanted to say, you know, like I feel like watching that yesterday was like watching your friend get into like a big blowout fight with their man just to get back.
Yes.
You know, like it sucks because it kind of comes off as a publicity stunt. I'm sure it wasn't, but I feel she should have just kept that energy and not mess with him no more, you know? Like, and I feel like it's more than Cardi and Nicki. There's always people going at the Shade Room, but you're right. Like, all they do is support them. There's so many other blogs. They could be supporting you. You know, Jason has his own show. They could be doing that, and they still decide to go there, but then they get mad at it when it says what they're doing, you know?
Yeah. So to me, it's like, but like you said, I stay out of that stuff when it starts to feel like a relationship, a boyfriend, girlfriend, because guess what happens when you're the friend and you get in the middle of a boyfriend and girlfriend? You are the one on the outs when they make up.
Mm-hmm. One last thing, Armon. I think Cardi's really trying hard to be above the drama because I think last time when they had the big blowout fight, the Met Gala and all that, not the Met Gala, but you know what I mean. I think she just felt so bad, and I think that's why she's not.
Oh, they saying the video is tomorrow. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I feel like that's why she's not going off, but I think she just needs to. I'm going to let you go, but I am going to DM you later, so look out for that.
Okay. All right. 0766, you're live on the air.
Can you hear me?
Hey, yes.
Oh,
Well, this is about the Nicki situation. I feel like Nicki do have that relationship as, mothering her fans, because Nicki never touched her fans. Nicki been in the game maybe 15 years. She always showed love to her fans, always been treat them, doing the most with them. And I feel like it wasn't that even big, It was a lot. The barbz wasn't listening.
But would it have been bigger if that was a girl that she put her hands on like that? That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see her push a little girl like that.
I feel like it would be the same too. Yeah, it would be the same. But Nicki treat her fans like she's the mother of all of them. She has that relationship. She talks to them like that on Twitter. How she hit him, pushed him, whatever she did, it was like from a mother vibe. She loves her fans. I don't know why y'all putting that against her. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, my thing is, listen, I understand all that, but ma'am, I'm not finna sit up here and now because it was just this little boy, maybe you don't see it as a big deal because it was a boy. Maybe subconsciously you don't realize that you don't give a damn because it wasn't a girl. But I'm not finna excuse that. She didn't need to put her hands on him like that because if that was a little black girl, she wouldn't have put her hands on him like that, because I've never seen it.
I feel like it wasn't matter. Nicki never did this to her fans before. It was just, I think she was overwhelmed. The crowd was going crazy. The policeman wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She was the only one hollering, trying to control her fans. I feel like it's not even that big. I understand, but the police wasn't doing their job. If you look at all the videos, they were just going crazy. They was doing too much. And that's all I have to say. Nicki, I don't want y'all to keep bashing her for that because Nicki really loved her fans.
Well, I'm always going to stand up for my boys because I know a lot of people won't. So I'm always going to stand up for my boys.
Yeah, I feel that. The boys, and most of her fans is gay boys.
Right.
I feel like she got more boys.
She do, and that's my thing.
Girls,
but now, if I was really reaching, I didn't go look at it myself because I didn't see it yet. But I heard that she posted pictures of her fans. Now, I don't know because I didn't look. And they said the fan picture she posted was mostly with girls.
Yeah, but they had.
And there was no boys when all the boys, and really the barbz are made of queens.
Uh-huh.
Now, I heard that she didn't really post no pictures with no gay boys. But I didn't look, so I didn't bring that up.
I don't know where you're going with this, Armon, but
I'm not going anywhere. Actually, I'm getting off the phone with you. I'm getting off the phone with you because you didn't hear what I said. I said I didn't see it. But what you're not finna do is try to act like the experience isn't real. Okay, now, so I told you, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You don't have to understand it. You're not going to understand it. But I understand it. And as long as I can talk about it, I don't care if anybody else gets it. I get it. Okay? And period. That's just what it is. So 5385.
Why is everybody, first of all, let's keep it a stack. Number one, the only reason she had that meet and greet was because she was an hour late to the performance at Wireless Fest, and she only gave him 30 minutes of a performance, and people were complaining that they didn't get the full 1 hour and 30 minutes. So she did the meet and greet because, like always, she was late, and she was tired of getting dragged on social media because everyone was dragging her. That's really why she did the meet and greet. So also they're saying, oh, there was a lot of people out there. The police wasn't doing anything. First of all, the police warned her. Literally, there's a video where the police said, you can't do this because it's going to cause chaos. The news reporters in the UK, literally, I have a screenshot of a news reporter that literally said that Nicki Minaj causes chaos in Camden. So you put yourself in that situation doing your impromptu meet and greet because you were late, as you always are, to your performance. Maybe you should start being on time so that you don't have to feel guilty and you don't have to get the lashings on social media of, the 30-minute show that you gave your fans when they paid hundreds or some of them traveled, you know what I'm saying, paid thousands of dollars to see you for an hour and 30 minutes, and they got rush sets, and you took 10-minute breaks to do outfit changes, so they really only got like 25 minutes, maybe 20 minutes of a performance. So it's the excuses for me. At the end of the day, don't put your hands on anyone because they were excited to see you. They were a fan of yours. You see what I'm saying? So for people to say, oh, that's how she talks to her fans. That's how she does that to her fans. It's very motherly. Well, If you're saying that mothers can be abusive, then that's sad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's and my thing is, how do you justify that? But then you don't justify someone, Cardi B on stage microphone and stuff like that, and she swatting them off. Like, I just think that's the delusion for me.
It's the fake outrage. It's the excuses for one and the fake outrage for the other. Because at the end of the day, keep that same energy, as my good girlfriend Armon says.
Keep the same energy. That's what I'm saying. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then I just feel like, and Cardi B, I feel like it could have been man, woman, or girl. She was swatting whoever that was. I just don't feel like Nicki Minaj, that little boy was not even looking at her.
At all. He was excited. He was like, oops, selfie. Boom,
I just feel like if that was a little girl, she wouldn't have did that. I just don't feel like she would have, I just don't feel like she would have did that. I just feel like, girl, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. You was irritated. He was trying to get his little selfie, and you like, girl, move out the way, little boy.
Right. Right. And this is what happens when you.
And that's what they give.
Right. And it's like, yeah, of course she's going to be frustrated. And if she was worried about, the C word, then you should have been on time to your show, so you wouldn't have felt like you had to make it up because you were getting dragged on social media. Because then now it's just excuses. To me, it's just like excuses for her actions. And that's not fair, because when other artists do it, you guys, the blog, not you guys, but
And then people was texting me saying that she was 4 hours late for the meet and greet. But I feel like that was because, she's always late. But then they were saying, it was so much pandemonium. So I don't know. At this point, are we not expecting Nicki Minaj to be late? Do y'all remember when she was late all the time to Queen Radio and she would blame DJ Boo for the driver? Do you remember when she did the international tour maybe in 2018? How she fired, I think, her manager or her driver or something because she said the driver kept making her late to shows? Remember, that's when I used to go off on her because I used to be like, girl, you always say it's everybody else. But here we are in 2022 and this woman is still late all the time. Just take responsibility and be like, girl, I'm late. She blames everybody for her being late, but this woman is habitually late all the time. And then her fans will just make all these excuses.
Mind you, she was there a day early, so I don't know how she was late, number one. Number two, you know what I'm saying? She needs to be more accountable, because if I recall, I remember one time she blamed Arrogant Tay, her hairstylist, for being late, and the barbz dragged him for like a week straight, and she said nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff that's like weird to me. Just take accountability. Next time, be on time for your show that people pay thousands of dollars to go see you. And then, you won't have situations like this where you have to shove kids because you feel like you're overwhelmed with all these people coming at you. But you knew what you were getting into when you did that. And you gave the location to everyone. You know what I'm saying? The coffee shop. She gave the location to everyone. So, of course, everyone's going to go. Even the ones that didn't even go see her at Wireless Fest.
Right. All right, Eva. Thanks, boo. We got to get up out of here, but thanks for calling in. All right. So, listen, we're going to wrap this up there. But I just wanted to get into some things with
Thank you for
real
using
quick.
Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
I am going to, if you guys didn't make it through, you guys know, just make sure you guys say the number, call in, get into some things. But yeah, child, I came on today. We got into some things. I want y'all to know, we got to keep it real here. We're going to keep it real era. Okay. But I love everybody. I'm a fan of each and every girl, and I want every woman to do phenomenal work. Okay. I think overall, let's getting back to the music instead of the antics and the shenanigans. I think that musically this weekend, it was great. I think Nicki Minaj did a fantastic job. She brought Bia out. That was great. I thought, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, they killed their show. Cardi B, her energy was on another level. Shout out to her debuting at number 13. Shout out to Vogue Singapore. Shout out to Nicki Minaj really shutting it down with her fans, and that they really coming out there. Shout out to Nicki Minaj doing Essence Festival and doing a great job there. So, I'm glad that these women are outside and getting back in the game. Okay, so shout out to them. Shout out to new music. We can't wait to see what the rest of 2022 has to offer for these girls and for the rest of them. So it is what it is. And for y'all fans in the comments, listen, I don't really care or see what y'all saying. We've been doing this for about 4 years now. Haven't y'all realized that I don't give a damn? And I came on camera today because I wanted y'all to know that y'all not telling on me. Okay? So, with that being said, I love you all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And child, we're going to get into some things on another day. All right, I love you all. Take care. Until next time, I want you to keep that same energy, and I'll see you soon. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share this video with a friend. And follow me on Instagram, okay? Because that's where it goes down first. All right, y'all. Peace out. I don't even know if my thing ain't even working. My thing not even working. All right. Bye.